Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be reviewing the new Morphe 35G Bronze Goals palette. This just launched yesterday and I was going to buy it yesterday and post the video yesterday, but it was snowing so bad. So here we are today. I picked it up this morning and yeah, so we're just going to review it. So if you guys want to see what I think about the new Morphe 35G Bronze Goals palette, then please keep watching. I picked this up from Ulta. It was $25 and you're able to use your coupons. I got $3.50 off of it, and this launched yesterday. It also launched a whole bunch of other stuff. It launched like new bronzers, a lip gloss set. It just I think a Jeffree Star and Morphe brushes also launched yesterday. There was just like a whole end cap of new products, but I've been really wanting to try this out ever since I saw photos of it, so I'm super excited about this. And it's only $25 and you can use your coupon, so that's pretty affordable for all these shades. So this is what the palette looks like. It's really pretty and it's really bronzy. This is what it looks like. So a little bit about this. It says the Morphe 35G Bronze Goals Artistry Palette, a tantalizing mix of shimmering coppers, matte browns, and glistening golds of this palette. This palette is Totes Goals. Bronze out and keep on glowing with these beyond creamy, highly pigmented, super blendable eyeshadows featuring a limited edition glam design. This palette is Totes Goals. So yeah, let's just get right into it. When I first saw photos of this palette, I was so excited because it just screamed summer. And since we just got so much snow yesterday and overnight, I'm like really excited to try out this palette so I can pretend that it's summer even though it's not. I'm going to start off by taking this shade right here, and this is going in my crease. There's a little kickback, barely anything, that's normal. And I'm just going to tap off the brush and put it in my crease. I barely touched my eye and it's so pigmented. It's blending out very nicely. It's not looking blotchy. That is like a gorgeous transition shade. And it's really pigmented because I put like very little on the brush and it's going on so nicely. So I'm not sure what kind of look I want to go for. I usually, every time like I do reviews, I always do like crazy colors and stuff like that, but this time I kind of want to do something a little bit more wearable and for the summer, like super bronzy, since this is called the Bronze Goals. So this is gonna be a little bit on the wearable side than my usual colors crazy, because I want it to be bronzy since the palette is called Bronze Goals. Next, I'm taking this shade right here. It does come with a little card with the names on it, but I never use those. Okay, this is so pigmented and it's blending amazing. I really don't use Morphe palettes a lot besides the Jaclyn Hill one. And the formula feels exactly the same. Well, I didn't try every shade in the palette, but from what I'm using so far, compared to the Jaclyn Hill one, the formula is going on pretty similar. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here, and that's also going in my crease as well. That looks so good. It's blending together amazing. It's so creamy and there's no blotchiness at all. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here, and that's going to go in my outer V, also in my crease as well. Again, there's barely any kickback and no fallout. That looks so good. Sometimes dark shades can look really blotchy, but this is going on so creamy. I'm just bringing it forward very little. Guys, that looks so good and so blended. I'm going to start off with taking this shade right here. And that's going to go in the beginning of my eye. The pigmentation is a little light. Let's see if my finger works a little better. Oh, my finger definitely works a lot better. I'm going to spray my brush and see. That's a really pretty gold. And I wet my brush with some primer water. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm going to put this all over my lid. That's a really pretty bronze color. Oh yeah, that is a pretty bronze. I'm actually going to cover the front. Oh, I think I like this better. It's going on like butter. And I still have no fallout, which is pretty good for how much I'm packing on. I'm going to go in with the dark shade we used on our outer V and just touch that up. So it's blended. And then I think I want to do like a pop of orange. Maybe we'll do this shade right here, right in the center. And we're going to spray my brush again. Just like right in the center, I think. So that it's like super bronzy. It's pretty similar to what I already have on, I feel like. Alright, so far so good. I'm going to start some of my face makeup and I will be back when we do our waterline. So far so good. I'm just going to take the shadows that I used in my crease and put them in my waterline. Not waterline, and my bottom lashes. I'm going to start off with the darkest shade we used right here. And that's going to go really, really close to my waterline. Then I'm going to take this shade right here. Last, I'm going to take this shade right here to blend it all in. I'm going to finish the rest of my face, pop some lashes on, and I will be right back with my final thoughts. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my face, and let's get into my final thoughts on the new 35G Bronze Goals palette by Morphe. I am literally obsessed with it. It's hard to do like a full review without using every shade in the palette, but the shades that I did use went on so nicely. It went on so creamy and everything blended out amazing. Nothing was blotchy, nothing was patchy. There was barely any fallout. Actually, there was like no fallout. I didn't even have to wipe my face before I went in with foundation. The shimmer shades that I did use, it did need Fix Plus, but there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of shimmer shades always look better with Fix Plus. When they're wetter, they're more pigmented. Yeah, it just went on so nicely, and I really love this look I created. It looks super bronzy and glowy, and it just makes me think of summer. It also makes me think of fall a little, but I was trying to go for summer. So the next time I play with this, I will go into more colors and do a little bit more of a crazy look. There's not even that many colors besides like the pinks, but I feel like every time I do a review on a new palette, I always gravitate towards like the colorful looks and the bright colors. So I wanted to do something a little bit more wearable and more of like an everyday use. I mean, some people don't wear this every day. I would wear this every day. Yeah, so this is a little bit more wearable, but yeah, I actually really love this palette. I think for the price, 25 bucks for all those shades, I think that's pretty good, and you can use Ulta coupons. I actually never really use a lot of Morphe palettes besides the Jaclyn Hill one, which is like hands down my favorite. But yeah, I really like this, and I like how Ulta you can use coupons on this even if it just launched launched, because sometimes I feel like with newly launched stuff, like you can't use any coupons, but I'm so happy you were able to use Ulta coupons for this. So it was only $25 for all these shades, plus you get $3.50 off or whatever coupons you guys do have. So yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. And the shades that I were using, I mean, my eye makeup looks so good and so blended and smoky and summery and bronzy. But yeah, there are a lot of shades in here, especially for summer and especially for shimmers. And yeah, definitely a summery palette. So yeah, I think this palette is definitely a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoy reviews, please give it a thumbs up as well. And if you guys are not already, please don't forget to subscribe before you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.